Good morning. This morning we're going to head over to Arkansas and check out a few different trucks. We love our F450. We just don't necessarily need it right now for what we're doing. It has been a great truck. Really happy with what it's done for us, what it's helped us do. We got the truck all cleaned up, and it's not perfect, but it is relatively clean. I've got the factory bumpers in the back. It's almost time to get new tires, especially here on the fronts. They really just need to be rotated to the back for a little bit, but I just don't want to take the time to do it. But, there's a little bit of rust on these bumpers. It's just a part of having a truck that's 9 years old now. Anyway, I put the factory shocks back on it and something else. I can't remember what else I did. I cleaned it up inside. It is not a professional detail job. I can tell you that. I hate detailing. So that was always the least favorite part of my job when I was doing body work, was the detailing part. It still has a small dog worth of dog fur in it. But man, overall, it cleaned up very nice. So a lot of you are probably thinking we'd be crazy to sell a truck like this and get something different, and we probably are, honestly. We're not 100% sure that we're going to get enough out of this truck to actually do a deal today. But we are going to go look, and we're going to see, what we can do. And if it's not enough, it's not enough. And we'll just come back home and make a decision from there. You don't see very many dealerships that have F450s. And we know from having to look for one for, a couple months before we found this one, that they're extremely hard to find, especially in the price range that this one's probably going to be priced at. You either find them that's worn out for not much less than what we bought this one for, or you find them that are pretty lower mileage that they're asking astronomical prices for. So if we end up keeping the truck just because the numbers don't work out how we want them to, we are completely content with that and prepared for that, to be honest with you. And it's a little bit bigger truck than what we need right now, but I'm sure, knowing us, we'll figure out something that'll use a truck this big to do in the near future. I'm gonna go finish getting ready, and we're fixing to head out and go look at a truck, or maybe 3 or 4, I don't know.
Big old tree come out of there. We're almost 20 minutes away from the dealership, our first stop today. At this dealership, we're going to be looking at a type of truck that we have never owned. We're going to be looking at a GMC.
Yep.
Yep.
We are. Anybody that knows me knows that I trash talk anything from General Motors, like, pretty much all the time. Just because I've had to work on them a lot, and not because I've had to work on them a lot, but because they are harder to work on than the Fords. So that's a lot of the reason why I have trash talked them for so long. But we're gonna go look at one and see if it's something that we are interested in.
So we've usually purchased Fords. We've only ever had a one Dodge.
Yeah, we had a one Ram.
So a lot of the spare parts and things like that we have at home are Ford. So we're looking for a 350 instead of a 450, which is what we have.
So we love to go to tiny towns. We like exploring a lot, and you can explore in a truck this size, especially an F450, because it does have a better turning radius.
That horse's head was sticking fully out of the side of that trailer.
You can't escape the physical size of this truck. There are just some towns that only have street parking that you nose into, not parallel park, and you can't. I mean, you stick out into the road. You can't stick out into the road. That's a no-no. You know, parallel parking isn't that big of a deal as long as the sides are long enough. But anyway, we're gonna see. The main thing is the length. The width matters a little bit, but not as much as the length, because even with a dually, your mirrors are still the widest part of the truck. So
we'll be looking at possibly 3 different types of trucks today.
Yep.
So a GMC, a Ford, and a Dodge. Yep. So we're going into this trying not to be brand biased.
Trying.
We're just looking at price more than anything, and what the capabilities of the truck are that we are looking for.
And comfort. I mean,
yeah,
we like a comfortable truck, and the inside of this truck is so comfortable.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss this big old thing. I like Big Booty Judy. But
it's been a good truck.
It has, but I think it's time to look for something just a little bit smaller, but not too much smaller.
Yep.
Because we still want a truck that's not going to struggle with what we have. So.
Yep. We still like overkill. We will always like to have a little bit of overkill.
Mm-hmm. Look at this little town. Look at that.
So cool. Little fishing pond and everything, I think.
Yeah. Look at the buildings.
This is cool.
That's neat.
Cave Springs. Yeah, Cave Springs.
Look at that.
That's cool.
That is neat. This is what we're talking about. These little towns like this.
Yep. I guess the perfect thing would be to just have a motorhome and tow a Bronco or something. But motorhomes just don't work for us. So.
One of the perks of being the passenger is you get to look around a whole lot more. The driver has to keep it on the road.
Yeah. I can't believe I used to drive a school bus down this road. Like, that's crazy.
It's a little bit tight.
I think that was before they widened this little part. Northwest Arkansas is one of the prettiest places.
Matt spent the last couple days getting the truck cleaned up and ready. Made it look brand new, and I'm like, really? Do we have to get rid of it?
Yeah.
Because it's so pretty.
They always say if you've got the itch for a new vehicle, not that you need one, but if you have the itch for one, just go have yours professionally detailed. And a lot of times that can cure that problem.
It's so funny to me that people live in gigantic houses, and these are not gigantic compared to some. And we live in an itty bitty trailer. And it's like our choices are so much different than most people's choices, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
Look at all the Broncos. I want one of those.
Yeah, one of those? Yeah.
You've entered the parking lot for your destination.
I would love to have one of those Broncos. I don't look. They're ready.
Is it her?
She's ready for us.
Mm-hmm. That's funny. I like all the picnic tables they got set out here.
Yeah.
They're looking at you.
Oh, I bet they are. I told you they're going to be like fighting over me.
That's fancy. Oil look good?
Yeah. It does. Still, the only thing I don't like, well, not the only thing I guess, but one thing I don't like about the GMs is the front end. It just isn't as tough as the Fords.
It does look like it would shatter.
No, I mean like
Oh.
the mechanical parts under there. The
It
front
still
end
looks like
parts,
it would shatter.
steering and stuff. Yeah, probably.
Is it dead?
Yeah, she did.
It's alright. Go on. Go get our jump box.
I didn't bring it.
Oh, dang it.
I know. I could have.
Yeah, I know.
It would have fired it right up.
I know. It's so tall.
It's so much more than what I want, you know.
Look at these tires and wheels.
I know.
They're huge.
Clean. Did y'all service this already?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna flip a coin for lunch.
All right. Heads is Hideaway. Tails is Cracker Barrel.
All right.
Ready? See if I can lose a quarter.
Tails.
So is that Cracker Barrel?
Cracker Barrel tails.
Are we content with Cracker Barrel?
I love Cracker Barrel,
Okay, let's go.
but I also love Hideaway.
I love both of them. Well, I mean, I'm good with whichever one, baby.
No, Cracker Barrel's fine.
Okay.
All right, we're heading out. We are
Yep.
leaving Lewis. I always want to say RV. It's not an RV store. these are car dealerships.
Car dealerships. The car.
I keep thinking of RVs. So we did get to drive the lifted F350. They did the numbers on it, and it was just not going to work for us. They were about the same on the trade-in. They were a little lower than the last place.
Yeah, they're 1,500 lower, but I think they leave room
For wiggling.
to grow,
Yeah.
if you know what I
Yeah.
mean.
All right, today we're going to look at a Dodge.
I don't know, what is that? So there's a good bit of space behind the back seat here, and then there's storage underneath there too, which is cool. It's pretty nice. I don't dislike it at all.
Yay! That's a huge screen.
It is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Might clear that one, baby.
Yep.
So you're gonna feel it shift a little harsh because it's got the Ison transmission in it. That's quiet still.
Yeah. Nice and quiet in here.
Still drives like a truck, but it's smooth.
Seats are comfortable too.
They're not bad. I'm impressed, honestly.
Almost ran into that mirror. All right, we bought a truck. It's so windy out here. I didn't bring mics.
It's super windy.
Saying goodbye to old Black Beauty.
So sad.
Goodbye, Big Booty Judy.
Makes me sad, but I mean it's happy too. You know.
Yeah.
I'm going to, but I'm sure gonna miss this truck. Just no need for it anymore right now.
It's just such a big truck. We just don't need it.
And she gets pretty rough fuel economy, so
Hopefully the old goat over there will get better fuel economy, you know.
Oh, the goat?
It's a ram.
Oh.
The sheep, I guess the sheep.
That makes sense. Did you know what GOAT stands for, right?
Greatest of all time.
You think they were thinking that far ahead when they...
I don't know. You never know. I have my theories, but we can't say them on YouTube.
Figure out why it's not quite shutting right.
Yeah, the tailgate shuts kind of off.
All right.
It is.
She's a little dirty, a little dusty.
Yep. A little bit. But we bought a 2020. We looked at so many trucks, I don't even know what it is. Yeah.
From these people, they were amazing. Well, we didn't record a video in the Big Booty Judy for the last time.
We didn't, did we?
Mostly because we did not expect to buy this truck today.
No, we didn't think we were going to actually get a deal done. We came up here basically just to look at a Ram and see if it was something that would work.
Apparently it works because we got a new truck.
It worked. They made it work for us.
Yes. Yes, the dealership was amazing.
Yeah, it's like a no haggle deal like dealership. They put their final price as the price online and everywhere they've got it listed. And so we came in and they were like, okay, let's look at yours. And they looked at it and they came back higher than anybody else.
Yep.
At a Nissan dealership.
Yep.
So.
They sure did.
On a truck that needs tires. I mean, it's a great truck and I will miss it greatly.
Yeah.
But I was fixing to spend a very irresponsible amount of money on wheels and tires for it. So.
We just spent that money here. Actually, we spent less money.
We spent less money here on this.
Yeah.
Like the way it all worked, we spent a lot less money on this, buying this truck, than I was going to spend on our old one.
So, anyway, we'll give you a full truck tour eventually.
Yep.
But for now, just know we picked one, and it was not the one that either one of us expected.
No, not at all.
We both expected 100% to come out of this with a Ford F-350.
Mm-hmm.
And we're sitting in a Ram right now. So, we'll keep you updated.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Judy. See you later, big booty Judy. Away she goes.
That is a beautiful truck.
She's zipping that thing around.
Oh, no joke. Drives a lot faster than I do down these roads.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go get some food.
Yep. Where do you want to eat? I did not think I was going to like this truck at all. I had a 2012 Ram, and it did not do very good at all towing a trailer. So I was very apprehensive about even looking at this one. But I'm a glutton for punishment, so here we are. Now, in all seriousness, I really wanted to drive all three brands. So we drove the GMC 3500, we drove an F350, and then we drove this truck. I didn't really like the GMC very much at all. It was a great truck. It would have been fine. It had plenty of power. Of course, it was the only one that had the 10-speed in it out of the trucks that we drove. But the seats were just terribly uncomfortable in it. And I like to be comfortable in the interior of a truck. I really did not want to go with the GMC, but I still seriously considered it based on price. It was the cheapest out of all three trucks that we looked at. Then we went and drove an F350. It was a 2017 model, same year as our 450, and loved it. Even though it had a 6-inch lift on it, and we were going to pull that off. We were going to put factory wheels and tires back on it, which would have incurred some cost. We could have sold that stuff, which would have helped recoup some of those costs. And we loved that truck and we were ready to buy it, but we just could not get the deal done with that dealer. They offered us the lowest of anybody on our F450, and they had the highest vehicle price of anybody. So we just left there, and we were pretty dejected and waited about 2 weeks, and then we decided, hey, we're ready to go look again. And we decided to go look at this one first, and just to see if a Ram was even going to be on our radar to keep looking for. And we really liked it. It surprised us. I think the 2019 updates on these definitely changed a lot of things. It changed the way they drive. Obviously, the interior is a little bit nicer than the older ones, but the seats aren't as comfortable in this as they are in the Ford, but they are much more comfortable than the ones in the GMC. Overall, this truck, as far as just being a daily driver, it has the least amount of get up and go power as far as being empty, driving around town. It basically has one purpose and one purpose only, and that is really to haul and to tow. This truck has the high output 6.7 Cummins in it with the Ison 6-speed transmission. So that was the only combination that I considered in a Ram, was the high output with the Ison. And it has less horsepower than the Ford. It only has 400 horse, but it has a little bit more torque on paper, has 1,000 pounds of torque. It should do really good as far as the low end grunt when towing. And obviously we're not towing near as heavy of a trailer as we were before. The only issue really right now is that it did not come with the gooseneck prep or the fifth wheel prep in it from the factory. So I plan on adding that. I'm going back and forth between just getting the B&W gooseneck for it or ordering the factory hitch prep. I think the Ram is the easiest to install the factory hitch prep in because it's all individual pieces. But we'll see what direction I go with that. I want to get one put in there, even though our camper isn't a fifth wheel anymore. I still tow goosenecks every now and then. Not very often anymore, but if I ever need a trailer, I want to be able to tow one. So that is definitely on the list. If it weren't for the price difference, we would have probably still ended up in a Ford. They're still my favorite truck. I really like them. But I'm not disappointed in this truck at all so far. It has been great. Fuel economy between city and highway, we're averaging the low 16s right now. It does have a little bit oversized tires on it, which we will, when it's time to change tires, we'll probably go back to factory size. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. That's gonna wrap this video up. I've got a lot of work to do. I gotta set up the hitch. I've got to, that's pretty much it. We bought the truck pretty already set up correctly for what we want to do. So I'm just gonna put the hitch on it, set everything up, and adjust everything the way it needs to be adjusted, and hit the road, and we'll see how it does. I don't foresee any issues, but you never know. So we will let you know. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we will see you next week.